Today, we're delving into the captivating world of brewing techniques. They're not just any techniques, the methods that ancient breweries used that paved the way for craft beer as we know it today. Hey YouTube, welcome back to our channel, your favorite place for all things beer. Our story begins in the heart of human history. Imagine thousands of years ago when the first civilizations were being born. And these civilizations would rely on the magic of nature's ingredients: water, grains, and wild yeast. And the combination of these three ingredients, although very different from the beer we know today, was the genesis of beer in human history. Let's explore the mysteries behind some of these brewing methods. One of the earliest methods was called the open flame technique. Using the open flame technique, our forebears would heat up large stones in a fire and then drop them into a vat with water and grain. This not only heated up the water and the grain, but it also enhanced the flavor of the beer through a process that we now know as Maillard reactions, which can produce caramel flavors in beer. Another method that ancient brewers would use was called the stream brewing technique. Many ancient civilizations would place their breweries near natural water sources. The natural mineral content in the water created enhanced flavor in the beer, and many of the first breweries were stream brewing technique breweries. Then we fast forward to the ancient Egyptians, who really started to perfect the art of fermentation using airborne yeast. The Egyptians also had a product called mead, which was fermented honey, which was a delicacy that was reserved for royalty and special occasions. From Egypt to Mesopotamia, the brewing techniques and processes evolved a step further. The Sumerians, for instance, inscribed their recipes on clay tablets and detailed out things like ratios of water to grain and even spices. The Sumerians are credited with having the first beer recipes in human history. In medieval Europe, monasteries were the center for brewing innovation. Much of what we know about fermentation today comes from these monasteries, and many of these monasteries still operate using the same traditional brewing technique that they've been using for hundreds or thousands of years. Many monks would use a wooden paddle like this one. They didn't know it at the time, but natural yeast and bacteria that lived on this wooden paddle was contributing to the flavor in the fermentation. As we reach the Renaissance, hops make their grand entrance. For the first time, brewers discover the preserving qualities of hops, and they begin to use them and transform the flavor and the longevity of beer. Around this time, Reinheitsgebot, or the German purity law of beer, is developed, which is a pivotal movement stating that only water, barley, and hops can be used as ingredients in beer. Fast forward to the modern craft beer movement. Craft breweries draw inspiration from ancient brewing recipes and techniques, but then make innovative flavors when they combine it with state-of-the-art equipment and also allow themselves to have higher consistency and precision in their brewing processes. Today's craft beer scene is a rich tapestry of styles and flavors, all woven together by the trends of ancient wisdom. From the open flames of antiquity to controlled environments of today, brewing has truly come full circle. As we conclude our journey through the annals of brewing history, remember that every sip you take is a tribute to the passionate innovators who came before us. Cheers to the past, present, and future of brewing, and to the flavors that continue to evolve. And subscribe. See you next time.